Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more London Greens in Football Manager. We're on for another episode here today and my word is the season going well so far. I do hope you guys are enjoying it. I certainly am. We are winning a lot of games and holding out draws for a lot of games as well. We've got a good squad, a good system, a really clear vision of how we want to play this season, and so far it's coming together very nicely. I thought I'd start by showing you Ben Horne's international appearance. It was an under-21s match for Ireland in the qualifying campaign, and he's only gone and scored a hat-trick. So he's a freaking good player. He's 1 cap, 3 goals. We're paying him probably not as much as we should be. And we do have a little bit of finances available, so we could try and bump it up a little bit. You can see actually the income this month is not very high. Is that because we haven't played any home games? That's why. We haven't played any home games yet. We've got a home game and then 3 away games. Wow, that's not fair, is it? 5 away games, drawn away in the cup both times. Oh, but then again, we were drawn home in both of those cup games. So it's a bit of, it's 6-1. And anyway, we've got team selection here today because Ben Horne is back. He's back and he's on a light match load as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the team with you here in front of me. And we're going to have a see of what we want to play, who we want to play and where. So probably best thing to do is sort by current form last games. Actually, you know what? Let's remove everyone. Let's pick a team again. Not from scratch so much. It probably will be very similar to where it was. Okay, so Takeda is on the left because that's the deep line playmaker. Horn on the right. Sprawley on the left wing. Moss on the right wing. Our attackers are playing very well. Even though Sprawley had a bad last game, we got him off. Embleton came on. We still ended up winning. So it does show that having a little bit of both in the, having a bit of like, okay, we are going to swap every now and then if we need to, isn't the worst thing. Slight concern. Oldring wants to go on loan. Interesting. I would have thought you'd want to be playing. Mbambo is on the bench. Murphy's in at MC. Beard is on the centre left. Cutler's on the bench as well. S4. Michael Barnes. I don't have room for you, unfortunately. Shannon PS goes in alongside Beard. Oh, I want to play Archer, but yeah, Olafsson goes in. We've promised him that if a team makes a bid, we will consider it. And then defensive left, it will have to be Callum Wilde. And that leaves us now with just filling up the subs positions. I tend to go with Stefan Clark. And then we need a goalie. How is Nick Withers underperforming compared to Elliot Williams? I think he's playing very well. And we also need a DM. There it is, Todd Parker. So how similar is that team? Is that more or less the same team? Not fully. Defense is actually rotated a little bit. Patterson is wanted by a couple of teams, wants to go on loan. We are willing to let him go. Embleton listed for loan. Cotton listed for loan. I do think Archer deserves another go, actually. But both of our centre-backs are on light. I'm going to play Archer for Beard. Yeah, I'm going to give Archer another go. Alright, that is it. That is what we're going to go with. Now, how does Spellthorne play? They play wing play, so we can basically play how we like to. Yes, everyone's happy. We've got a really good team. We've got a really good team, a really strong kind of performance every week so far. A really good system. And hopefully we can see it again in action here today. Ben Horne is back. Maybe that's the title. Ben Horne is back. We've got a cup game. We're definitely going to play at least 3 games here today, guys. It may just be 3, though. We've got 2 league games and then a cup game. I don't know if we're going to be... And then actually it's 2 cup games. But I don't know if we're going to play both cup games. I think we'll just play the one and then leave the other one for next time. Because, I really am trying to focus on not having hour-long episodes this season. Oh, Murphy! It's not troubling the keeper, but it's good to have a go. Crikey. Good shot. We're top of the league as things stand because Bookham are not playing. So that's why. But it would be good if we could, you know, take top spot, put the pressure on everyone else. Moss across Takeda. What the heck? Sprawley. What is going on? What is going on? Why did Takeda play that out of the box like that? That was bonkers. That is not the plan. That is absolutely Wally stuff. But it's been a good start. Wild is going to reclaim that. Plays it long. Ben Horn might be offside. Takeda. I think there wasn't. Oh, nope. Sprawley over the bar. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anyway. We've missed even if Ben Horn was offside, which he might have been. I don't fully know. But we are taking control. In fact, possession is very even still, but we are taking lots of shots and really causing trouble, causing havoc. Let's go for a demand more. Actually, no, let's go for an encourage. Let's see if that gets a positive response. I hope it does. I also want to check Nick Withers' stats for his XG prevented. Because last time, start of last episode, it was about 0.5 in the negative. Then he had a good game and it went down to 0.28. And if he has another good game, which, you know, we did win the next game 2-1. Oh, it's gone in. Righto. So, oh no, it's been disallowed, offside. Okay, well, look, take it as a warning. And, let's get a bit more control. Gerard Sprawley out on the left finds Ben Horn. Who, like, look, do you even need to question it? Is he going to score it? Of course he is. He's Ben frickin' Horn. He's like the Irish master. Playing so well. 1-0. Lovely stuff. I usually would throw in a calm down right now, but I actually don't think we need to. I feel like with the encourage and the fact that we then went and scored after that call out means maybe I can just leave them be doing what they're doing. Jones on the ball for Spelthorne, a team that really caused us issues last year, but is having a much more kind of negative season, really struggling. Ben Horn makes it too because he's Ben frickin' Horn. His name is Ben frickin' Horn. That's his name. He's incredible. We're 2-0 up and now I can throw a praise out for the team. You're playing so well and everyone is looking really good out there. Even after that slightly early scare of, you know, conceding the offside goal, they're really good. And it's almost an easy job right now where all I need to change is like, okay, our tempo needs to change, our direction needs to change a little bit, maybe work the ball into the box if I think we're taking too many long shots, maybe bring the defensive line back a bit if I think we need a bit more time. And if we get any injuries or yellow cards, that's when my kind of individual tactical thinking has to appear. But off the bar, my word, Turnagain gets it out. This is a bit of a warning. They are playing well. Spelthorne are causing some trouble. So what I might do is just bring those wingers back to make sure we've got another line in the midfield. Takeda onto Murphy. Onto Moss. Plays it long. Shoots long. Goes in. 3-0. 31 minutes. 3-0. Tom Moss. Back of the net. Tom Moss is a really good signing. I don't know when we exactly signed him, but I would like to find out. Oh, it's another highlight already. From the kickoff. No way are we going to score again from the kickoff. Maybe Spelthorne will score. Maybe I need to call out a calm down. Calm down. I'm calling it out now. Please, listen. Okay, Simpson plays it out to Hoare. Hoare goes back to Simpson. Back to Hoare, okay. On to Jones. Well covered. Into the middle. Oldring gathers. Are we going to attack? Or is that the end of the highlight? Oldring, you've got Shannon up there. Or Archer, yeah, Archer forward to Gerard Sprawley. Into Takeda. Takeda onto Moss, all the way across. Yes, good. Moss on the across. Moss cross. Go and do it. Cross it. Into Murphy. Long shot. 4-0. Yes. 4-0 and it's 33 minutes against a team that for most of last season were top of the pile. Top of the league. And we've got another highlight. And this is why some of the episodes are going to take longer. Because we keep fricking scoring. We've got a penalty. Oh my word. Oh my word. Takeda steps up. Get yourself on the score sheet, lad. I don't think he's missed one this season yet. Is this the one he misses, or does he put it in? Of course he does. 5-0. This squad are doing things just at a new level. And this, I have to give credit, and I do. I give credit to the comments. Subway, you're a legend. Subway Sweden, that's the name. I forgot the full name. Subway, you're a legend. You're an absolute legend. You give me loads of advice, really helpful advice. And I'd like to think that having listened to it and implemented parts of it, you know, we're still playing with the way I wanted to play the entire time. Oh, sorry, it's gone half time and I'm just Oh, almost clicked off. Whoa. Whew. Want to lose a 5-0 lead at half time? Ain't no way. Okay, well, look, we are 5-0 up, so I can rest some of my strongest players. And Bambo for Horn. I do not want you getting injured. Cutler for Murphy, and in you go up there. And that's probably it for now. Just that's okay for now. Hopefully my guys would have preferred to stay on the bench. And Bambo, I really don't know if I understand you. Tom Moss through. Takeda. The ball spilled. Comes out. Sprawley won't get there. Carroll will for Spellthorne. I'm going to throw out another praise and hopefully the team reacts well to it. And Bambo really does not seem like he likes coming off the bench. It's a really curious thing. Maybe it's either he starts or we have one of the young under-18 strikers as our backup striker on the bench. Because he always seems negative. He always seems a bit negative coming off the bench. And maybe that's just something we have to kind of consider. Oh, that's a bad mistake from Oldring. He comes out, doesn't claim it, whereas if he had just stayed on the line, would have been simple and easy to just see that one out. But we're still 5-1 up, so I'm really not worried about it. I'm chilling out. I'm having a drink. Well, a soft drink. 17 shots, 8 on target. You know what? We can even speed this up. Only commentary. Olafsson comes off. Parker goes on after that yellow card. 10 minutes to go. Momentum looking pretty good. Free kick London Greens. Cutler complacent. And Bambo complacent. Wild complacent. Well, if you're going to be complacent, Wild, off you come. Oh, no, we're done. We've only got 3. I forget. Oh, Spellthorne have scored again in the 89th. I'm not bothered. I'm not even bothered. We won that game in the first half. What a performance that was. What a performance that was indeed. Okay, so another win. We're looking really, really good. Another game where we scored 5. We even took off some of our star players and just chilled out for the second half. And we are top of the pile. Looking good. That's all I can say. We're looking good. Horn sends London Greens top. Horn on form. KG press conference. The game is over. I don't want to discuss it. I mean, you're in a press conference. That's kind of what you're there for. Never mind, eh? We've got another game against Tooting Beck in only 2 days' time. So this is also another factor about my, my job is a little bit easy right now because we're playing so well. It is. It is a bit easy on the game. But picking the team is still something I've got to consider because we've got to rotate a little bit going into this game. Inbox, yep, we're all good. We're all happy. 3.5 XG, scored 5 goals, 5-0 up at halftime. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Let's get back to the top of that. Tactical phase. What is there? How do they play? They play wing play. Okay, so once again, it will just be the same idea. And what I think I will do is I will probably start. Yes, I think I will start with. It wants me to keep the same team there. We are going to have to rotate a little bit. I'm going to start with a bit of rotation. So some players are on heavy. So let's remove players who are on heavy. And then pick the team to go with that. So we need Embleton out on the left. And we can have Thomas out on the right. Barnes in the middle. Parker in at DM. Let's play Mbambo. Oh no, he's on heavy as well. So not on Mbambo. It will be Memaj in at striker, not fullback. Deep line forward for him. Wait, did Barnes not go in? Barnes, you're in there, brother. Yep, there you go. Left back, right back. Jake Evans. And yeah, Lewis Nesbitt. There we go. That's the team. I need to fix the bench. Let's go with Craig Aldred. Can cover DM, centre back, like pretty good cover across the park there, actually. And have I got an under 18 I can bring up? Have we got... Oh, there is an under 18s game today. I play Ricky May in there. Yeah, Ricky May is going to be the 5th sub. Okay, so this team, obviously, in terms of form, a little bit weaker. But we've still got Ben Horn, Embleton, Barnes, Parker. We've still got a really strong team, basically. The XG of Oldring is at 0.02. Withers, okay, it's at minus 30. Negative 0.30. Withers doesn't make mistakes, but Ali Oldring has made 2. That's something we got to think about. You know what? I'm going to give Withers this game. Withers can play this next one. Okay, so let's get into the two-team bet game, and then we'll see how much time we've got for the third game. I think we will only play the... Oh, Sprawley's going to play in an under-18s game. Fair enough. That's good. I don't mind that. Only 45 minutes, of course. Sometimes I do forget that my first teamers who play regularly, if they don't get picked, they could play in their under-18s. I forget that it's only the youngsters that can do it, of course. Turner Gilligan, 9.1. Absolute bossing it in that. Elliot Williams, I do need a bit more from you. And again, he's the third choice goalie and he's not really getting much game time because Withers and Oldring are doing a good job. But maybe he can play in the cup. That wouldn't be the worst thing, would it? Yeah, we could play him in the cup. Hopefully we win this game against Dorking. No, we didn't smash them last time. I think it was only 2-1. But we did beat them. In fact, look, we haven't lost this season, so of course we beat them or drew. But that's fine. Okay, Tooting Beck are in 14th. Bookham are playing. Meridian. Oh, they're playing against Meridian. Meridian could do us a favour there. They really could. Okay, the team might give me some negatives. Barnes is always annoyed. Yeah, he's actually pleased and happy in other ways, but he's annoyed at his role. I can't have you playing as a Metzala. Look, I'm sorry. I made the promise. I probably shouldn't have. It's a bad promise to make. Because I need you as my box-to-box, because I need you contributing both ways. Into the preview, into the kickoff, and I need to turn the highlights back on because I turned them off at the end of that last game. So let's turn them back on. Here we go. Embleton on the ball, gives it to Ben Horn, gets tackled, and we've actually lost it. McQueen on the ball, gets fouled. Parker went in late. Horn is going to need medical attention, and Parker's got a yellow card. Oh, I don't want Horn to get a bad injury. Okay, Embleton's just put that over. That's unlucky. No, I'm not risking him. I'm not risking him. I cannot. Ben Horn is far too important. So, Ricky May goes on, and we've got 2 of our youngsters up top. We may struggle to score with our 2 youngsters up top, but you know what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try and calm this one down a little bit. So, no, keeping it positive, but instructions, I'm going to go work the ball into the box, lower the tempo a little bit. I'm also going to bring the line back just a little bit. And the reason for that is just in general, play a simpler, easier game rather than worrying about trying to play this high tempo, relatively high line game that we were doing. It's kind of forced onto us because of that Ben Horn change. But it does not matter because Drillon Memaj has put the ball in the back of the net. What a goal. Memaj, what a goal. Yes, I am going to make those tactical changes just to calm things down again, but or then again, if things start to go against us, we'll see. We're giving up a bit of momentum. It's okay, it's gone even again. I don't fully know what the best plan of action here is. I couldn't risk Ben Horn, surely, it's an injury. It may even be like he's just like, oh, I'm out for a day or so. But then he can come back and play properly in the cup game. And I'm going to listen to my AM, of course. He's saying, get the crosses in, get them early. Fine. Evans across to Embleton. Lovely pass. Embleton down to Drillon Memaj. Over to Nesbitt. Send it long, maybe. No, Embleton now send it. Yes, Memaj is there. Making a run down the left-hand flank. Back to Embleton. Inside, I would reckon. No, tries to cross it. Thomas is there, jumping. Comes out to Evans. Evans whips it. Memaj will jump. But the goalie will claim the ball. Duru for Tutinbeck has claimed the ball very nicely, to be fair. Got it confidently. Evans wins it, however. Thomas on the ball. Looking for Ricky May, who I think is offside. But he scored it. I think he's offside. But what do I know? Because it counts and it's 2-0. Ricky May, what a score. What a score. Both of our youngsters getting on the team sheet, on the score sheet, and the team sheet as well. And Nesbitt, I'm not going to give a praise or anything. We're only 2-0 up. And the game is very even. What the heck? Is that Ricky May? Oh no, that's Ben Horn's average position. He was only on for about 8 minutes. Okay, they've made all of their changes very early. Good stuff. Okay, made a change at DM because of Todd Parker's yellow card. Hopefully, Craig Aldred will come in and show what he can do. We're struggling a little bit on the mentality. Sorry, on the momentum there. So I'm just going to lower us to balanced and make sure we're not trying to rush it forward. Archer once again is having a pretty solid game at centre back. So he is proving my backroom staff correct that we should have been playing him maybe a tad earlier. Oh, Archer's done so well to make the tackle. But then we do concede from the kind of the rebound of that tackle. A lot of momentum going against us here. There really is. Oh, Embleton will chase that down all day long. I would be very happy if he could find another goal here. Into Nesbitt, across to Thomas, jumps over the bar. Let's bring those wingers back again. Okay, Archer is the last change then. Stefan Clark comes in. Have we got the ball? Yes, we do. Memaj plays it to May. Loses out. Spencer gathers it for Tooting Beck. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. This is kind of showing that with a slightly weaker side, it is not easy. Slightly weaker attack even. Well done, Clark. Really well done. Great contribution there. Okay, PS4 to Barnes, finds Thomas into May. May might try and find Mamaj. He does. Mamaj beats his man, goes through, one-on-one, shoots it from distance, puts it in the back of the net, assisted by Ricky May. And the two youngsters, the two under-18 squad members, have stepped up today big time. They really, really have. It's good to know that if Ben Horn or Takeda or Mbambo simply cannot play because they've got heavy match load or they're injured or whatever, these guys have stepped up very nicely. I'm going to add the instruction to waste an absolute bucket load of time because we've only got 15 minutes to go. We're 3-1 up, and I would very much love us to just see this game out at 3-1. Embleton's got better ideas. He goes for a long shot, and I'm going to go to the only commentary because I am confident that we are going to be able to see this one out. Even though the XG is actually against us, which is a really curious thing. But we've taken our chances. That's it. That's all you've got to think about. When we have put the ball into a dangerous area, we have taken our chances. And we are 3-1 up because of that. Nothing more needs to be said. Two minutes to go. We're happy at 3-1. There's the final whistle. Another win. And just how brilliant is that? How brilliant is that? That our youngsters got involved and got themselves on the score sheet. It's incredible. I'm so proud of the lads. So proud. What a win that was. Great stuff. Next up, a cup game. Righto, so we're almost at the cup game, but I just wanted to have a little bit of a brief look at the calendar and kind of bring to, I guess, your attention and also my attention the amount of games that we've got coming up. 2 games per week. We've obviously just had a 2-game week, but we've got 2 games per week going forward for 3 or 4 weeks, you know. So, and there's probably going to be cup games in here as well. So, yeah, there's a cup game in there. I think maybe there's a gap for the recordings cup round. Wherever that'll be. Oh, there it is. So there's the quarterfinals of that one, which we're still in at the moment. But it's only the second round. Does the second round go straight? Yeah, it does. Okay, so there's a bit of a gap. If we can win this next game against Dorking, then we do actually have a little bit of a gap before the next round of those cup games. However, we're also in another cup. So that means when it comes to our rotation, we've got to be a little bit more sensible about it. So in this cup game coming up, I have rotated the defense quite significantly. I want players who maybe haven't got that many minutes to be playing in this game. Ruben Mason, however, is playing because he's on a light match load. Everyone is light or medium. No one who is heavy is going to get to play this one. Even if they're heavy with low minutes, it's actually because they're playing under 18 games. For example, Ricky May and Drillon Memaj, they're actually 16. They're both 16 and they put in that performance. So I'm very proud of the lads for that one. Because see, so many players, 800, 400, 900, 600, almost 700, 900, 600, 800. So there are a lot of players who are playing a lot of minutes. And that is something that we're going to have to kind of be aware of just moving forward. So I think what would be the best thing here would be to have Craig Murphy on the bench as the last player on the bench. Obviously, it's a bit of an interesting one when I'm saying, look, I've got these minutes here of players who don't play that many minutes. But that's because they are my backup. They are my subs. They are there to be... Oh, look, I've also got a player on trial, which is Harry Eyre? Jane Eyre. I guess Harry Eyre. There we go. Who's looks like an A- signing, a really good signing, but I don't have all of the stats yet. So I want to see if we can get some good stats on him, because that would just be another player that we can rotate with Tom Moss if we're not paying him crazy, outrageous money. Then yeah, that would be really good. We're going to send Skidmore to that, and we're going to load up to this cup game. And I will say, this will be the 3rd game and final game of the episode. I don't think... Hey, look, we won in the under-18s as well. Great work. Samuel Abazi scored. Who else scored? Sprawley scored. Nice. And Gansar sick. Chick. Making a fool of myself trying to pronounce that one. Miroslav. There we go. I can say his first name. Okay, that's another league game. We don't need to worry about that. Warpleton have got the win, which is good for them. We're still sitting at the top. Unfortunately, Meridian could not get the win on Bookham. They actually lost. They actually lost 3-2. So Bookham got another win, keeping the pressure on. But we're just having such a good season so far that Spelthorne have sacked their manager. I'm not surprised from where they were last season to where they are this season. I'm not surprised, not even a little bit, if I'm being honest. Right, here we go. Here we go. This is obviously a league cup. So are all of the teams just from our league, or were there actually other teams from other divisions? No, it genuinely looks like... March, May, September. So that was round 1. View stage. First round, 6 matches played, so 6 teams go out. Round 2, which is this one. Look at the tree. Okay, there we go. So I think it is just genuinely just our league. It's just a league cup, basically. It's a challenge cup, and wherever you get drawn is where you get drawn, basically. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, fine. No bother. No bother. How do Dorking play? I need to remember this. Oh, I can't look now because I've already loaded in. Dang it. I don't remember, but we're going to go in. This is the team I picked, like a slight rotation on the team here. If we do start winning, then you bet your sweet patootie I will be subbing off some of our star players to give them a rest, put your feet up, get the ice bath going, all of that good stuff. Oh, look, they've got their own Embleton. That's cool. Here we go. Here we go. Cup game, last game of the episode. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good one against the Dorking under-21s. Let's make it a good one. I want to get through this round. I want to get to another. I want to play more cup games. Here we go. Right, so possession with us early doors, but chances with the opposition. Oh, I haven't turned the highlights on. Highlights, give me the highlights. My bad. Here we go. First highlight, Zane with the goal kick from Dorking. Horn intercepts it, wins the ball back. And Bambo forward into Thomas, but can't actually find Thomas. Widrington makes a good interception. And he's up against Patterson, who is actually like transfer listed. He's not really a player I have much interest in using. That's gone over the top, off the bar, and Withers will... Oh no, it was offside anyway. No dramas. He's not really a player I'm interested in using all that much. I don't think he is a great wing back, but then he's also not good enough in centre back to kind of guarantee a position for him. So it's a bit of a weird one. And Timson puts it wide. Timson, of course, he scored against us in the last game, and then he scored a disallowed goal in that game as well. Over the bar. Okay, I think this may be an idea to do what we did last time, where lower it, lower the directness, and work the ball into the box. And we've got a couple of tired players. It's because there's so many games we've really got to rotate. But what we've got to try and do is basically get a 1-0 and then just completely kill the game. Completely calm it down, play a little bit slower, and just see the game out. Barnsley, that's not helpful. This is good. This is worrying. This is really good stuff from the Dorking players. That was pretty good play. Barnsley giving them a bit of a freebie there. I've been impressed with Murphy. I don't know if I've been all too impressed with Barnsley. Which is a curious one, because I am asking him to play a role that obviously he doesn't want to be playing. So then you can't really be mad when he's maybe not performing as well as you'd like him to. Yeah. Okay, it's not really working. It's not really working. So I think we're going to have to make some changes here. So Aldred is going to come on for Barnsley and is going to try and shore up the defence here a little bit. The wingers come back like so, and Cutler comes on and connects up here to Horn just like that. It's a slightly different system. It's hopefully a little bit more solid and will give us, hopefully, a bit more direction with our... You know what? Let's go a little bit more direct because perhaps we've got the ball and we're not really doing anything with it. Well done, Aldred. Good. No, actually, Harrison won it, but Aldred put the pressure on. Yeah, we'll put some crosses in then. Although that gets rid of my work the ball into the box, doesn't it? Okay, fine. Look, I'm going to trust my assistant manager. Good save. No, that's so lucky. That's lucky, Dorking. I hope you know it's lucky. Let's get the wingers on attack. I actually kind of feel like the wingers need to go back up now, which I'm not against. 4-2-3-1, classic system. Okay, Withers on the ball. Plays it to Patterson. In fact, he doesn't. He loses it. It's now an open net, but Withers kind of got back in time just. Oh, we're giving the ball away a little bit cheaply, and I'm not happy about it. Timpson whips it in. Withers, claim it. Well done. It's only 1-0, so even though this performance hasn't been great, it's only 1-0, which means all we need is a little bit of brilliance from, let's say, Ben Horn or Cutler, and the game is back on and we're at 1-1. So I'm not really gonna go for the all-out attack just yet. We are Ben Horn. What is that? You know what, Ben Horn? I guess you have a bit of credit in the bank. I shouldn't get mad about it, but that was not good. Gave the ball away in a dangerous area. Questionable. Tries to make up for it with an absolute kind of screamer from nearly 30 yards. Injury to the opposition. I've made 2 changes already. Oh, okay, we've got one in. Ben Horn has scored it from the corner. It looked like it was kind of deflected and whatnot. So we're back to 1 goal difference. Again, all the possession, really not doing much with it. I would love... Well, actually, I don't want to go all-out attack. It is, you know, it's the backup plan. It's not the plan we want to be going with. But we might have to if it gets to 80 minutes. Because look at that. Dorking have had crazy amounts of shots. All-out attack. Here it goes. Not good. Really not good. Well done, Cotton. Oh, very good. In fact, incredible from Cotton, because now we're on the attack. Parker up the right-hand side. Probably in a position he's not used to. Embleton on the left-hand side. Maybe there's a little bit of swapping around I need to make here. Into Parker. Horn. Open net. It's 2-2. The comeback is done. Okay, back to how we play. Second goal of the game. Okay. Todd Parker swaps out for Murphy. That's actually a good change. And we've got to just kind of survive for the last 5 minutes here. 2 minutes. Really good way to come back, you know, and get to penalties. That's it. Okay. I'm going to start with Murphy. Then Mason. Then Cutler. Then Horn. Then Thomas. Do your best, guys. We got it back to penalties. We played incredibly well to get it back to penalties. Can we go through on penalties? We won it last time. Okay, Dorking have put the first one away. That's fine. A dramatic way to end the episode. Murphy will step up. Now, I chose Ben Horn as the 4th rather than the 5th because sometimes the 5th goal taker doesn't even get the chance to take, the 5th penalty spot taker, because you've already lost by then. So I think Ben Horn 4th isn't a bad one. Last time, I picked him first to try and get us going on a good start. But this, I think, is going to be a little bit more difficult. So that's why I've picked him 4th and Mason is gone 2nd. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the arse. Come on, Mason. Good. 2-2. Very good. Everything going okay so far. We just need to hope the Withers can make a save and we can progress on penalties once again. 3-2. Never mind. Who's next? Is it Thomas next? No, it's Cutler. Daniel Cutler. (3-3). Lovely stuff. Ben Horn will take our next one. We just need a save. We just need a save. That's all we need. Looks like they've done the same thing and they've put their striker as their 4th taker. And he goes down the middle and scores. Now, Ben Horn. There is a bit of pressure here. I will not be mad if he misses. He does so much for the club. Let's see what he can do. 4-4. And now it's tense. Timpson steps up for Dorking. Takes his time. Gets to the ball. Takes a breath. Save. Withers has made the save and the ball is reacting. And now it's all down to Thomas. Withers has made a save. It kind of looked like Timpson skied it more than anything else, but obviously not. Thomas steps up. Can you win? He can do it. He's put it in the corner. 2-0 down. 20 minutes to go. Doesn't matter. We grab 2 goals and progress on penalties again. Ben Horn, the rescue job done. We played well to get it back. Look, we went direct when we needed to. We went all out attack. Got the goal. 2 shots on target. 2 goals. Clinical. And then we win on penalties. And it does not matter in a cup how you win. It matters that you win. What a way to end the episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you are enjoying this save as much as I am. And, we've worked hard to get to this point where we are having a really enjoyable season. We're winning games. We're coming back from 2-0 down. We're fixing systems when we need to. And ultimately, we have progressed to the next round, which is absolutely brilliant. And there's a big old gap now before the quarterfinal before we have to worry about it. There will be a draw though, so we'll do that and we'll find out who our opponent is and when the match is actually going to take place. But that'll be it for today's episode. So where is the draw? Thrilled with comeback win. We're getting pretty good at that. Look at this. That's a lot of green. That's a lot of green. And if I remember, the last time was also a 3-0 down comeback win. Ben Horn scored twice. Oh no, not 3-0 down. 3-1 down. Todd Parker missed. I don't think... Did Todd Parker take this time? No, he didn't. So, did I pick the same... Horn, Cutler, Thomas, Mason. Horn, Cutler, Thomas, Mason. Craig Murphy, he took the first one. He must have gone off or not been playing at the time. But I picked 4 out of the 5 as the same players to take, which is quite curious. Yeah, okay, let's get to that draw. I wanna know who my next opponent is. We're still not there. Come on. I would like to know. Here we go. Let's view the draw. We've got questions. Respond. We're making good progress. Yes. Let's view the draw. So, this is quarterfinals now. There's only 8 teams. Let's hope we get a home draw. Yes, we did. Brilliant. Okay, we've got a home game against Haddenham, who are currently sitting 22nd in the league. So, pretty dang good, that one. That is probably the best we could have hoped for. Lovely work. And that has changed fixtures as well. So, what does that do to the calendar? we're not in February. Why is it showing me February? There we go. October. Acted, so they're still 2 games a week for a while. Okay, our January's a little bit calmer, which is good. Yeah. And our February's okay as well. There's the Haddenham game. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, wow. So there's the quarterfinal. So that game's going to have to move if we make it to that game. Okay, all good. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. We end the episode top of the pile, but Bookham do have another game in hand. That's we're not going to worry about it too much. In the cups, we are still here. We've got a cup game to start next episode, and we made it to the quarterfinals of the Challenge Cup. Lovely work. Thank you for watching, and I shall catch you all next time.